And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Lambeau. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes, left side. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. So a heck of a start to this, and we haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, Tim? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they're audible to something else. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Bell sheds him off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Back to throw. Armstrong. Open man, that's Felton.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he won't be close to a first down.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Green Bay. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready,
from the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, it's Ingram. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
Back to throw. This one complete right side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Now Ingram.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Catch made there by Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Come on, go.
They'll run. It's Ingram. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. they've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 87 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time, the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Cardinal first down.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Third down and 9. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's their punter now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
On the set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Here's Ingram. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
19 Tiger, 19, let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Second and 10.
Get it. 18, go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big-time play for the Packers. A gain of 48.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cardinals.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one, because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Oh, they had a shot there and hit it to 5. But it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. With Ingram, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
37.
A big gainer for Green Bay. 37 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koromoa on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Ready?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
30-yard line.
Ready, go.
Now a give on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Come on. Set. Reno. Ready?
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
Cardinals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. It's heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. For him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain of 17 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was brought down at the
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9. We'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back on the option. Taken down at the 41. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Cardinals lining up for punt as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
34-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
Practice, here we go, here we go.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Ready, set.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set up. Back to 60. Back to 60. Steady, ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll go right and find his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Go! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, ready?
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They send the tight end in motion.
Go!
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
In
these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Cowboy, here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. The bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
24-yard line.
The gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, they'll throw in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Come on, come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Back to the air once more on second down. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but the coach on the sideline was actually trying to call a timeout before the ball was snapped. I think the offense recognized they had the matchup they wanted defensively and got it off before the coach could get his timeout called. There was confusion on the back end, both pre and post-snap. I think they were able to take advantage of that. Easy pitch and catch, wide open in the middle of the field.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes second and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80. Go!
On the ground, it's Ingram. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Hawk 70.
They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This is 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set. Drop low 80.
They'll stick to the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here comes 2nd down.
60 boxes, 60. Let's go. Stick up.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Ready up.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
70 Timberwolf. Smash.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.